Memphis fans booed an injury late. Now, the first injury, they did not boo. They cheered the guy off the field. But we know Alex Golesh comes from that Tennessee sort of, Josh Heupel system, spread it out, play tempo, and fake injuries to stop momentum. Yeah. They have a play called Submarine that's been reported on pretty consistently, where they get a touchdown, go for the PAT. If they call Submarine, they have a designated offensive lineman fake an injury to get an extra timeout, basically. So
yeah,
we know he comes from that system. There was a lot of injuries, fake injuries, out there on the field on Saturday. Now, there was one, though, where the guy had his bell rung and the Memphis fans booed. What happened in that situation was Memphis fans booed. They finally get the player off the field. After the game, Alex Golesh took exception to it. Now, today, Monday, when we're recording this, Ryan went to his presser, Silverfield went to his presser, and said, I always side with our fans. So, like, what did you think of the amount of injuries and how this all played out on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, it's just unfortunately, we talked about this a lot before the season started with some of the new rules in place. Unfortunately, it's just become a part of the game. And we talked about it, like I said, during the offseason. It was like, okay, this is good that they're putting it into place, but how do you police this? How can you get – because the first time that you penalize someone and they're actually hurt and they can come back with proof that they're actually hurt, that's a really bad look. So it's just so difficult to judge that and to police that. And, it's a part of the game. We saw it in this game, and fans are always going to boo. I mean, I've seen times when
they didn't go to start that game, but after the 5th and 6th and 7th injury, at crucial moments of the game, I think fans are smart enough to pick up on the fact that you're doing some gamesmanship there, Alex.
Yeah, and I've seen times in games when fans get fired up enough that anytime someone goes down on the field, they're booing, whether it was a play that was clearly an injury or something that was clearly a player going down. Like, it's just the intensity of the game, the motion of the game. Fan bases are going to do what fan bases are going to do at football games. If anyone's ever sat in the stands of a football game, you will hear some of the stupidest things that you've ever heard in your entire life.
Sure.
I mean, it's just part of it. And
run the damn ball, Bert.
Yeah, yeah. You don't want to boo an injury. You don't want to boo if something bad happens. But when you're as a fan base in a very big type of game, when this keeps happening, it's just the natural reaction. It is just what a fan base is going to do. And I mean, Alex Golesh, I'm sure he went back today or what was it, yesterday that he had the comments, or after the game that he had the comments. I'm sure he was not in the best headspace and not happy about the way that the game played out, because they had one and they let it go. Yeah. And he wanted to take a pot shot, and he did. And kudos to Ryan for being like, I'm always going to back the fans. It is what it is.
Man, I'll be honest. I think it's a shitty pot shot, brother.
I don't disagree.
You cannot do what you've done on record and have all these reports about the submarine play and faking injuries at Tennessee and your early, days here at USF. You can't do that type of gamesmanship and then bitch on the back end. You can't.
You just take it.
You just take it, man. Yeah. If you're faking injuries, you're not going to admit you're faking injuries.
No.
But if you're faking injuries, if you're stopping momentum, to me, this was something we practiced, not on a large scale. They probably practice on a large scale at USF. But on a smaller scale, we practice faking injuries at the University of Memphis in our walkthrough and otherwise. It's situational football. It's gamesmanship. You have to gain an advantage however you see
fit. It's become a part of the game.
And that's fine. But when something like this transpires and fans are not buying what you're selling, even if the guy's out there hurt, they don't see everything. They don't see the replay.
Right.
If they boo because you consistently fake injuries, I'm on their side.
Yeah.
It's not their fault that the guy was actually hurt in that situation. You cannot do what you do on a consistent basis, on record, all these reports about it, and then bitch when, somebody makes a mistake and boos your 15th injury, and he's actually down hurt. Like, that's my issue with this whole thing. I'm glad Ryan, cleared that up at the presser. I'm on my fan's side.